Welcome to TTV News with some latest events in Tây Ninh Province. The audience, in the morning of November 21st, the Provincial Party Committee of Agencies and Enterprise have the opening ceremonies of the second round of training for new party members in 2022.
Some of the main agenda of the educational course include Marxism, Leninism, and Ho Chi Minh Thoughts, the foundation and guidelines for our action, Vietnamese Party and Revolution, the party's socio-economic development policy, developing educational training, science and technology, building Vietnamese culture and the people, protecting the natural resources and environment. This training course is for 67 party members from the grassroots organizations affiliated to the party. It will be taking place from November the 21st to December the 2nd of 2022.
In the evening of November 20, the Provincial Youth Union and Vietnam Youth Union of Tây Ninh Province organized activities to respond to the World Day of Remembrance for Traffic Accident Victims in 2022, which held annual on the third Saturdays of November. Mr. Trần Đăng Tiến, Deputy Secretary of Tây Ninh Provincial Youth Union, called on people to raise the awareness of obeying the laws on traffic safety, raise awareness, self-discipline, and sense of responsibility when participating in traffic, thereby contributing to minimizing the number of deaths due to traffic accidents in the coming time. With the message remembering the deaths for the living, the ceremony brought kids to propagate on issues such as traffic safety, traffic accidents since the beginning of the year, some of the main causes of traffic accidents, and new regulations of the cross traffic law. In addition, youth union members and youth also participated in ringing the golden bell to learn about traffic safety knowledge. The Provincial Youth Union and the Vietnam Youth Union of the province also presented 10 gifts to families whose relatives were victims of traffic accidents.
As of mid-November 2022, Tây Ninh Customs departments have collected and paid over 1,482 billion Vietnam đồng to the state budget, an increase of more than 19% over the same period last year, and over 128% of the assigned estimate. The province tried that by the end of 2022, the units will achieve and assist the target assigned by the Federal Departments of Customs of 1,500 billion Vietnam dong.
By mid-November, there was 2,341 import-export enterprises to carry out custom procedures at branches of the Customs Department with a total of about 256,658 declarations. The main important export items include the foods, household goods, natural rubber, shoes, machinery, equipment, agricultural products, etc. And state budget collection and payment is identified as the most important political task. The Customs Department has actively developed plans focusing on administrative reform in order to create the maximum advantages for the operations, import and export activities. And at the same time, the collection of tax areas is also paid special attention by the unit leaders to limit the arising of the new debts. Until mid-November this year, the Customs Department has recovered over 5.1 billion Vietnam dong, an increase of more than 600% over the same period in 2021.
Tây Ninh Provincial Employment Service Center coordinated with Tây Ninh Provincial Technical and Economic Intermediate School to organize Jobs Day in 2022 at Strang Bang Thao on November 21st with the theme Connecting Businesses, Supporting Counseling, Job Introductions for Students and Employees.
Job fair attracts 10 enterprises to recruit workers, in which there are 3 foreign enterprises with a variety of occupations and recruitment positions, such as firm unskilled labor, food processing, construction engineer, or labor exporter, etc. And Deputy Director of the Department of Labor, Work Balance and Social Affairs, Yoon Wook-shin, said that Tây currently has about over 5,800 enterprises that employ laborers. The total number of employees in the province is about 294,000 people. In 2022, Tây Ninh has over 123 enterprises with demand for labor recruitment, corresponding to the number of about 38,000 employees. This year's job fair helps the employers easily assess human resources, provide skilled human resources for businesses, and meet the need of the provincial labor market also. The next section of the job festival in 2022 will take place at about 7:30 a.m. on November the 26th at the Ninh Vocational College, 19 Volty South Street, World Trade, Tây Ninh City.
The audience in 2022, the Ninh tourism industry has strongest role ever. It showed us the right rules solutions to promote tourism developments have shown high efficiencies.
After 2 years of being affected by the COVID-19 pandemic in 2022, people tend to travel domestically than before. Most of the tourist attractions associated with the nature are selected. Tây Ninh is one of the 5 provinces with the highest number of tourists. The total tourism revenue in 2022 of Tây Ninh province reached 1,400 billion Vietnam dong, up to 130% over the same period. The number of visitors to tourist resorts and tourist spots reached about 4.5 million, an increase of 200% over the same period also. Tây Ninh focuses on actively implementing solutions and policies to attract investment in the fields of tourism. Specifically, the implementation plan of the general planning project to build Padang Mountain National Tourist Area to 2035, develop a plan to organize the first festival to promote the art of processing vegetarian dishes in the Tây Ninh province in 2022. Tourism propaganda activities are also promoted on the media, social information networks, and a number of other related activities. The restoration and promotion of tourism development both create the jobs for the workers and help the business to stabilize their businesses.
Ladies and gentlemen, Suoi Lam Border Post is located in Suoi Lam Border, Tân Châu District, Tây Ninh Province, with the task of managing and protecting the 10.3 km long border section adjacent to Kravin Khmer Mê Móc District, Tabong Khmer Province, Kingdom of Cambodia. This is one of the units with difficult living, learning, and training conditions, but with the unity of efforts to try continuously overcome difficulties. In the past year, they have performed the task of defining the fatherlands and increasing production. The units achieve high efficiencies in the targets set by the provincial border guard command.
In the spirit of overcoming on difficulties, completing on their side task well, over the years, the commanding boards of Suoi Lam Border gas stations had led and directed the organizing units to strictly implement the directives of Ministries of Public Security, directive resolutions, orders, and plans of superior on border management and protection tasks. They actively advised the party committee, commands of border guard of Tây Ninh province, and local authorities to handle border case in a timely manner. Located in Suoi Lam Border, Tân Châu District, Suoi Lam Border gas station faced difficult living conditions, but with the spirit of alcohol soldier, all members here have overcome difficulties, just complete good tasks while promoting increased production. In 2022, Suoi Lam Border gas station was assigned a production value-added target of 200 million Vietnam dong by the provincial border gas command. Up to now, the total production values of the units has reached over 250 million Vietnam dong. In order to achieve that result, the party committee and commands of Suoi Lam Border gas station determined that self-sufficiency in food and food source were an important issues. From there, give specific measures to increase productions. In addition, the investment in facilities is always promoted by the unit committees and commanders to promote the spirits of self-reliance and creativity of officers and soldiers in the units to bring the highest efficiencies. They take advantage of ponds and lakes and production plans of broader campus of the units, increase productions in the directions of multi-cultivation, creating a universal of products to supplement the kitchens, improving the lives of officers and employees. Suoi Lam Border gas station invests in building a system of vegetable garden with an average of over 3,000 square meters, reasonable and effective functional zoning, and associated with the construction of green, clean, and beautiful Paris. The structures of plants and animals is also selected in accordance with the actual conditions and soils and climate where the units is stationed. The production's increased units focus on plants and animals with high economic value, contributing to improving economic efficiencies on the same production area, feeding wild boar, breeding cow, beef cattle, chickens, and ducks. In addition, taking advantages of the land around the Paris, officers and soldiers grow vegetables, tuber, root in rotation, intercropping to ensure source of green vegetable during year, and root trees such as mango, coconut. Everyone here regularly learns effective models, applying new science and technologies to production. At the same time, disease prevention and control is always focused to ensure the unit's livestock and poultry always grow and develop well, with high and stable productivity.
The unit is far from the residential area, so the pandemic makes the situation difficult for the soldiers, especially the anti-pandemic checkpoints. The station was established in September of 2007, and by 2021, it will be facilitated to build a strong base. Officials and soldiers here will work together to build a strong and comprehensive unit in which focusing on strengthening political education and actively increasing the production considers this is the political task of the unit.
With the spirit of solidarity, officers and soldiers have good and creative ways of doing things. The production increased activity of Suoi Lam Border Station contribute to improving the materials and spiritual life of officers and soldiers, promoting the spirits of self-reliance and self-reliance of officers and soldiers of the units is well trained, highly ready to fight while increasing production effectively. They aim to contribute to fulfilling tasks and protecting the border sovereignty of the fatherland.
That's all for today TTV News. Thanks for watching and see you next time.